Once upon a time, the time is all we have. How we choose to use it, well, that's our own business. But remember, time is precious. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. Once you've lost it, well, you can never, ever get it back. But what if you had a second chance to live your life again? What choices would you make? This is the story of a gentleman who's given just that chance. A chance to change what came before. A chance to make amends. A chance to turn back the clock. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, on all the good days of the year.
5 o'clock in all's well. 5 o'clock in all's well. 5 o'clock in all's well. Bloody it's cold. We're like that funny, we're 2 feet tall.
Once upon a time, on all the good days of the year, on Christmas Eve, in the bleak alleyways of London were bedecked with holly sprigs and berries, which crackled in the lamplights of the shops and stalls.
Let your legs serve, let your legs serve. 5 o'clock in all's well. 5 o'clock in all's well.
Merry Christmas, lads.
God bless you, Governor. May you be blessed. You're one in a million, not like all the rest.
The old rock bell rang in the ancient church, striking now as it reported clouds, as it deep and shattering its face there. And although the weather was cold, bleak and biting, people wheezing up and down, beating upon their breasts, standing their feet on the pavement stones of the their hearts were full of Christmas cheer.
5 o'clock in all's well.
Pardon me, I couldn't have a notion of saying 5 for quite some time now. Surely it must be later.
That's right, miss, but I only get paid by the hour. 5 o'clock in all's well.
Every single man with a spring in his step, a desire in his heart, and above all, the will to spread good cheer once out of every 365 days of the year.
Silhouettes we proudly show our festive Christmas craft.
I tried to make it holy once and now I'm in the club.
Your final chance to make this Christmas what it ought to be.
Filled with peace and goodwill and harmony. Is goodwill, filled with hope and peace and generosity.
Stately Yusuf for a king we always sell the best.
Take good, it's just the thing.
Our top and ample breast.
Your final chance to make this Christmas what it ought to be. Filled with peace and goodwill and harmony. Peace and goodwill, filled with hope and peace and generosity.
5 o'clock in all's well.
Oh, Ratchet, I'm surprised the young ones would let him out this time of day.
But it's Christmas.
You think old Scrooge cares what day it is? Oh, you must not know him very well.
Oh, hello, Mr. Milkin. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been at the stock exchange all day trying to get back to the office to wrap everything up for Christmas.
But it's 5 o'clock already.
Yes, it is. All the better to get it done and get it done quickly.
But it's Christmas
Yes,
Eve.
it is, ma'am. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, son.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
Poor man.
Oh, you can say that again.
Oh well, best be getting home. Wouldn't want to catch me dead this Christmas Eve.
There'll be snow before the day is out, mark my words. Whew.
Think about the weather, come sing, the time is near. Come sing a little song together, fill the air with Christmas cheer. Come sing about the little weakness, frosty and cold. Christmas will bring a little weakness in you and old.
Take out the mistletoe and this will be the time for a kiss. Who can get a better reason in the season of bliss?
Sing a Yuletide greeting, just one day each year. Go with baby blinking, make the time for Christmas cheer.
With tons of trimming.
Oh, my head is spinning.
Christmas cheer.
Something I can get for you, ma'am.
Oh, something icy and filled with gin.
Ring out the bells of love and laughter, joy has no equal here. Chime an hour never after, sounding forth the Christmas cheer. Back at the holly door, jollity and joking, and jest. Fill every stocking with a stocking on above and the rest. Guys will be cheery, and weary, and gloomy, and long. Come raise a glass for the past, all the things yet to come. Goodwill, peace, honor to all those far and near. On this side, we wish you wrapped up in this Christmas cheer.
Out of my way! Haven't you people got better things to do?
It's Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Bah, humbug! Take yourselves from my doorstep, or I shall have you all forcibly removed.
That Scrooge always was a tight-fisted old miser, a clutching, clawing, scraping, grasping, covetous old sinner.
Have you quite finished? I'm not deaf, you know.
Blimey, he can hear us. Frosty, so-and-so.
Yes, when Scrooge is near us, it's like 8 degrees below.
This whole damned world is suffering from an appalling case of optimism. But I have the cure. Shall I tell you something wonderful and new? All about this precious time which causes much ado. Scraping for those pennies, spending come what may, and growing poorer in effect by every boxing day. Bloodless and heaving, smacking at your lips, adding extra inches to those ever-growing hips. Creaking tables full of pork, puddings, peaches, plums, never thinking forward when they've got to eat with crumbs. Who's the man to save you when the debt's to pay out huge? Benevolent as always, Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Can I have a moment of your time, Mr. Scrooge?
Time is money, madam, and you have already cost me a farthing. Out of my way. Wait, you owe me £20.
Yes, sir, it was about that, sir.
I want no sob story, woman. The balance is due.
I cannot pay you, sir. My husband, you see, sir, is ill. Sir.
Your husband's ill health is not my concern. My concern is what will become of my £20.
I don't know, sir. Really, I don't.
Debts are to be paid on time. Read the small print.
Give me more time, sir. I beg you.
Time is something neither of us have. I run a business, madam, and it is not my business to let people like you lease me out of all I own. Pay your debt in full, or find yourself celebrating Christmas Day in prison, madam.
But I...
Good day.
Please.
Good day. Business is my business. Man is not for me. Let others smile and count their caps and talk of charity. Swift to pick my pockets when the rent is due. But miserable cleaners when I turn the screw. How's a man to profit? How's a man to thrive when they're grasping for my pennies? Should I help the dogs survive? Frittering all their earnings, wasting it away. Have they any put aside to brave that rainy day? Well, here it comes, that stormy cloud. Here's that big day news. Who'll save you drowning for a price. Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's a getting larger and it's turned up doing huge. And the only ones to profit.
Who?
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Humbug!
Well, all that you hold dear, lock out the melancholy miser, banish him with Christmas cheer. Then with a holly and the jolly rich glass make a toast, stoke up the fire and retire to the place you love most. London is staying and is waiting for the festivities. From trim up the trees. Tears of Christmas wish to all who you hold dear. Make this time delicious, lay down the Christmas cheer. One last time a shout, sing out, let us hear. We won't go without a very Merry Christmas cheer. Very Merry Christmas cheer. Very Merry Christmas. Very Merry Christmas. Very Merry Christmas cheer. Very Merry Christmas cheer.
Although the merrymakers had enough warmth in their hearts to heat the seats of Parliament, there was no fire on earth that could warm Scrooge's heart, nor any wintry chill that could cool him, nor was there a wind that blew more bitterer than he.
Keep sneezing like that, and I shall dock your pay. I don't pay you to sneeze. Sneeze all you like on your own time.
I'm sorry, Mr. Scrooge. It seems my light has gone out. I was wondering perhaps if you could spare it.
Want. What is it about this time of year? Everyone wants something for nothing.
Yes, sir.
Use the candle. Oh!
Hi-ho there, Bob. Still at work?
Hello, sir.
How's the become of all the little cratchits? Has Christmas been postponed?
I certainly hope not, sir.
I'm scribbling when we should be merry-making. That old uncle of mine, I shall tell him a thing or two. Merry Christmas, Uncle! God save you.
Ah, humbug!
Christmas a humbug, Uncle. Oh, you don't believe that, I'm sure.
I'm sure I do. Merry Christmas. What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Well, then, what reason have you to be dismal, eh? You're rich enough.
Ah, humbug!
Don't be cross, Uncle.
Well, what else should I be when I live in a world of fools as this? Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? Or a time for finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer? If there's one thing that puts my usual good-natured humor into an eclipse, it's these gentlemen with ruddy complexion going about spouting seasonal claptrap. I'm a gentleman who's gentle as a gentleman can be, the epitome of what you call respectability. I'm a man who's fairly frugal and who's careful to a fault, and I think that I would class me as a man who's worth his salt. But there's one thing that will put my humor into an eclipse. It's these lunatics who go about with Christmas on their lips. So take your season's greetings and the joy that you dispense. Only one thing raises spirits, and that's shillings, pounds, and pence. The only thing makes sense is shillings, pounds, and pence. Take your stockings and go hang 'em, hang those garlands on the fence, and go hang yourself and leave me to my shillings, pounds, and pence. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
But, Uncle, you are missing out on the most wonderful season of the year. Come, spend it with me and my family.
Family? One of the reasons I live alone.
Uncle.
why must I be bothered by an endless family, full of grasping rotten apples fallen from the family tree? They will tap you for a fiver, they will squeeze you for a quid, as when each time you ask them, but they're sure they never did. They will live the life of Riley on the money that you earn. They will borrow on your name as if they've got the cash to burn. And when you're in the poorhouse for the miscreants' offense, they'll be in the south of France with all your shillings, pounds, and pence. The only thing makes sense is shillings, pounds, and pence. Relatively speaking, relations make me tense, so I'd rather spend an evening with my shillings, pounds, and pence.
Uncle, I've done absolutely nothing against you. Why cannot we be friends? Come, dine with my wife and me tomorrow.
Wife? What possessed you to take a wife?
I fell in love.
Oh, you fell in love. Fool! Saddled with another drain on your resources.
Uncle, I love her.
Women, never a moment's peace. There is a reason why English is called the mother tongue, sir. Father never gets a chance to use it. Oh, and millstone that is hung over her necks. And that endless jibber-jabber turns us into nervous wrecks. She will want a brand new parlor with all that it entails, with all the gaudy splendor that would shame the Prince of Wales. And when she spent a fortune, she would drive a man insane. Or she'll just decide, it's not quite right to do it all again. Pack her bags and hats and dresses. Tell the woman, get me heads. And keep your thieving fingers off your shillings, pounds, and pence. The only thing makes sense is shillings, pounds, and pence. You'll find she's getting bigger with a figure that's immense. And the only figures that I love are shillings, pounds, and pence. So take your Merry Christmas and stick it where you will. Confounded love unbounded is a thing that makes me ill. You may call me what you like, and you may laugh at my expense. I'm the one who's sitting pretty on my crowns and guineas, notes and pennies, florins, sovereigns, silver, sixpence, shillings, pounds, and pence. So let me be. There, I have said my piece, and let that be an end to it.
Uncle.
Get up!
Whatever you may say, I am determined to give you the joy of the season.
Much good it has done you.
There are many things which have done me good, but which haven't profited, I dare say. Christmas among them. I've always thought of Christmas time as a good time, a kind, pleasant, charitable, forgiving time. And therefore, Uncle, who has never put a scrap of gold in my pocket, I believe it has done me good, and it will do me good. And I say, God bless it.
Yes. One more sound from you and you'll find yourself celebrating Christmas by losing your job. Quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Come then, Uncle. Will you dine with me tomorrow or no?
I would sooner find myself stoking the very fires of hell.
I'll take that as a no then. Well, I'm sorry to find you so resolute, but I will keep my Christmas humor to the last. So Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon.
Happy New Year.
Oh, get out!
Merry Christmas, Bob.
Merry Christmas, Sam.
That clock is fast.
Yes.
You'll be wanting the whole day tomorrow, I suppose.
Only if it's convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. If I were to stop you half a crown for it, you'd consider yourself ill-used, I'll be bound. And yet, you don't consider me ill-used for paying a day's wages for no work.
It's only once a year, sir.
It's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. Be here all the earlier the following morning.
Yes, sir. And Merry...
And there's another fellow. My clock. 15 shillings a week, a wife, and a clan of squealing brats, and still he talks of a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to bed, so I will. I'll find more sense.
Oh, what fun it is to and I want.
Get away from here with that confounded caterwauling.
Where's your blooming Christmas spirit?
Here it is. Take care you don't feel it across your backside, scoundrel.
Miserable old ghost.
Oh, why, you little... Oh!
son.
Samuel Billiken, how fortuitous.
Ah, Mr. Scrooge.
Your debt is due. 5 shillings.
It's been a bad week, sir.
A bad week? Since when does a chestnut seller have a bad week at Christmas?
Well, I'd be giving a bit more credit than usual, so some people can't
I
afford
do
to...
not loan money so that others may appear charitable. It is a luxury neither myself nor you can afford. 5 shillings.
Oh, but can't you just extend a bit of kindness, sir?
It will cost you 2 shillings more for the trouble.
But Mr. Scrooge!
I could take your stall.
No. 2 shillings it is then.
A very astute businessman.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
Mhm. Oh!
This way, my boy. So, Tim, tell me, what are we to get for Mother?
Christmas isn't Christmas without the pudding, Pop.
Oh, yes, the pudding. Yes. But what else are we to get? A goose. A pudding and a goose, Tim. I think perhaps we shall have to toss a coin to see which. All
Don't
right.
lose it. We'll have none at all.
All right, son. And what would your mother say if we came home empty-handed? All right, so tails the goose and heads would be the pudding. All right? And... All right. The goose first and then the pudding. Miss Perry.
Oh, Mr. Cratchit, Master Cratchit.
Merry Christmas. We would like a goose for our table, please.
I think I have gooses that'll make your Majesty's table look bad.
Yes, I'm sure you have. But consider the size of our table. What do you have for a shilling?
We will have a Merry Christmas, won't we,
Yes,
Pop?
Tim, yes. Good things come to those who wait. No matter who, from me to you, to heads of state. But all I know, this much is true, is all the good things now are bundled up in you. When you are near, my world's complete, and every minute with you in it is a treat. These moments come with all to view, but they're enough when you have me and I have you. Oh, now, other than a feather, we're a happy band of loving cavaliers. When we're together, we have love to guide us all throughout the years. All right, what else do we need?
The pudding,
The pudding. Yes. A pudding on Christmas Day. Who would have thought? Well, you shall have the best pudding ever. Well, the best a penny can buy. Miss Perry, a pudding, a small pudding for her. Yes? A triumph you've outdone yourself? Yes. You do very nicely. Good things come to those who wait.
The brightest Christmas pudding ever on your plate.
As sweet as you.
And bigger, too.
And we'll be dining like the Maharaja do. We have a goose. We'll feast like lords.
And Mom will make a dinner that can win awards.
But all these things that we can buy, they don't compare to what we have with you and I. Oh, and now, other than a feather, we're a happy band of loving cavaliers. When we're both together, we have love to guide us all throughout the years.
Well, good things only come to children if they're good.
I'll have a drink.
All times are tough.
I think I'll have the
I
gin.
think you've had enough.
What?
No gifts galore, all presents new. I have the gift of love to share from me to you.
Now, other than a feather, we're a happy band of loving cavaliers.
give.
Everyone!
Good things come to those who wait. No matter who from me to you to have to stay. But all I know is much is true. Is all the good things now are bundled up in you. When you are near, my world's complete. And every minute with you in it is a treat. These moments come, not all to you. I'm good enough when you have me and I have you.
We have enough when you have me and I have you.
We have enough when you have me and I have you. Come, my boy.
Mr. Scrooge, I believe.
You may believe what you wish to believe, sir.
Do I have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge?
Pleasure. I can assure you, sir, it is not my pleasure, and I'm sure it will be yours.
Nonsense, Mr. Scrooge. We take the pleasure of the generosity of our friends.
Generosity? What is it?
We represent the Benevolent Society of the Prevention of Poverty.
Bah!
At this festive time of season, we find it most desirable, Mr. Scrooge, that we should provide the poor some small provision during this time which they could be greatly suffering.
Many thousands would want common necessaries. Many hundreds of thousands would want common comforts, sir.
Are there no prisons?
There are plenty of prisons, sir.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are still. I wish I could say that they were not.
Well, good. I was afraid from what you said at first that something had occurred to stop them in their useful course.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
A few of us are endeavoring to raise a small fund to provide the poor some meat and drink and some warmth. And we choose this time of all times because want is keenly felt and abundance rejoice.
So what can we put you down for?
Nothing.
Oh, you wish to remain anonymous.
I wish to be left alone.
Well, we were hoping that you would give a little something.
Give something? I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I support those institutions that I have mentioned. They cost enough. If someone is badly off, they must go there.
The poorhouses, sir. Many can't go there. Many would rather die.
If they would rather die, then let them do it and decrease the surplus population.
But we are here on earth to do good for others.
Well then, what are the others here for? Not a penny.
Mr. Scrooge, are you sure you won't change your mind?
I know my mind, sir, and I know my business. Now, I shall go about mine, and I will leave you to yours. Good evening.
Maybe next year.
Parasites and leeches. What is it about Christmas? It brings them oozing from every nook and cranny. The streets are infested with them. Makes my skin crawl. What was that? Marley? Jacob Marley?
Laundry day, Mr. Scrooge!
Here.
Oh, you look as if you've seen a ghost.
Marley?
Mr. Marley? He's been dead these past 7 Christmases, Mr. Scrooge. Plus, who would ever brought that into your head?
I thought I heard. I mean to say. Oh, never mind.
7 years dead this very night. Terrible it was. Sitting in his chair with his face all racked in hideous pain and horrible anguish with the nightmarish. I hope he went peacefully. Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Is there a reason you're hanging about?
It's traditional to tip your charwoman at Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
I see. Well then, let me give you a tip. Use less starch.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back in the morning with clean sheets, Mr. Scrooge. Maybe I'll play you a little something for Christmas.
I do not need your charity.
Right, you are. Please yourself. Dare I say it'll be eaten whatever comes about.
Just be sure you have those sheets back first thing.
Did you see the miserable old penny pincher? Eyes like dinner plates.
If you ask me, he's going the same way, old Mom. White as a sheet, he was. Whiter than any sheet I've washed.
That's not difficult. You're frugal with the soap at the best of times.
Just you say that to my face.
I said you're frugal with the soap.
Just checking on. What did you do for Christmas then?
Well, my husband's on the lookout for a nice big bird.
Splurging for a bird, are we?
It's just lightheadedness, that's all it is. All this talk of Christmas always gives me distemper. Fantasies of the mind, utter balderdash. Oh, well, it's just a head cold, that's all. Humbug. Utter nonsense. It's humbug still. I won't believe it. How now? What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Marley?
You don't believe in me?
I do not.
You doubt your senses?
Never.
Why doubt them now?
You're indigestion, that's what you are. Probably some bit of undigested beef. Yeah, there's more of gravy than of grave about you. Mercy, dreadful apparition! Why do you trouble me?
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
I do, I must. But why do spirits walk the earth and why do they come to me?
Bitter sorrow for tomorrow, and tomorrow I am damned to walk abroad with humankind. Witness what I cannot share. Throughout my life I didn't care, and now it's scored upon my tortured mind. What I never ever knew before is how I should reach out and help the needy and the poor. Homage should deride me, happiness denied me, pity, woe betide me. It's time to settle up that dreadful score.
You are bound, Jacob.
I wear the chain I forged in life. Each and every link upon this eternal chain I made of my own free will. And if I could, I would break every single one. But they are my burden, my penance. Every time I turned my back on those who needed my help, I made another link. Heed me, Scrooge. Turn your back on life at your peril. Listen to me, silent spellbound, lest you carry onward hellbound. Hear me now, my time is almost gone. Look to me, a man transparent, and you'll see that it's apparent that this chain goes on and on and on. Oh, the clanking, oh, the weight. It's time to change your ways, or this will be your fate. Link by link we forge it, yard by yard it's true. Misery we forge it, this bitter pill will soon be yours to chew. Link by link it's stronger, yard by yard we know. Yours is getting longer, 'twas long as this some 7 years ago. Jeremiah, tortured creature, you can tell by every feature. He's been hounded by the very hordes of hell. All his days he was a miser since he met the equalizer. Now he's lost his interest as well. All the pennies, all his cash are knocked to him now. He is dust to dust and ash to ash. Edgar lost his senses, and now here's the crux. Claimed on his expenses for a floating home just built for ducks.
How to love those lucky little ducks.
For a man with learning, you'd think he would know. All that he was earning was a first-class ticket to the world below. Overflowing purses,
No use to us now, riding in our hearses.
death foreclosed on all concerns, and how
I used to be filthy, stinking rich, and now look at me.
Well, 'twas a treason, God.
Not a soul among us saw the suffering around us. Blind we were to the needs of others.
Blind!
Now we are doomed to walk the earth and witness what we cannot change, no matter how hard we would try.
Doomed!
Not 1 ounce of pity had I in my heart.
Pity.
Oh, such a man was I, Ebenezer. Such was I.
But you were always a good man of business, Jim.
Business? Mankind was my business. The welfare of all was my business. Charity, mercy, care were all my business. Hear me!
I have little choice.
I am here this night to warn you. You have yet a chance to escape my fate.
You always were a good friend to me.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
And that's good, is it?
Expect the first when the clock strikes 1. The second at the stroke of 2, and the third at 3. Time is swift, the seconds fleeting, whirring onward, no retreating. Minutes fly without a passing glance. Anyone who's worth an ounce will heed the spirits here, their counsel. Just this once, you've got a second chance. Link by link we're fading, yard by yard it's true. Company cease trading, don't let the same thing happen now to you. Link by link link by 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 link. Heed the spirits, Ebenezer, heed the spirits very well. The run the chain, I'm gonna sing, drive the straight to hell. Link by 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 link.
Quarter past. Half past. Quarter to it. The hour itself. Oh, and nothing else. Oh. Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
The light, it hurts my eyes. How's the light, spirit? Who and what are you?
I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
Well, if I may be so bold, what business do you have?
Your welfare.
A night of unbroken sleep might have been more conducive to that end.
Your reclamation, then.
Well, tell me, will you be staying long? It's just that
Take heed. Come. Look to those things that are hidden in the dark corners of your mind. Shine a light into the shade. Bless your distant thoughts may fade. In every corner, in every nook, there's forgotten treasures if you take a look. The loves you've found, the loves you've lost. When your heart had turned to frost, remember all your hopes and tears, growing dimmer with the passing of the years. Is the darkness light to mine? Let the flame of memory shine, making clear my vacant pride. Come with me, we'll see the light. On all things past, memories are built to last. No more questions, no more doubt. It's the truth your heart should never be without. No more darkness, no more spite. Take my hand and see the shining of the light.
Why, good heavens, I know this place. Look, there's Edward, Tom, Jenny, all of them. Here, each and every one of them. Here, now. Tom, Edward!
These are but shadows of the things that happened. They have no consciousness of us.
This is my youth, spirit.
1,000 thoughts, Ebenezer. 1,000 hopes, 1,000 joys and cares, long, long forgotten.
Children, coaches are here. The bell has rung. No more schooling. It's Christmas.
Why, it's Willow, good old Willow.
Your trunks are all packed up and waiting. Go gather your things. No use keeping your family waiting and dawdling. Merry Christmas to you all. Go on now. Go.
The school is not quite deserted. The solitary child, neglected by his friends, is left there still.
Come inside, Ebenezer. There's warmth in the schoolhouse.
One solitary child.
I had my books, Spirit. Pages filled with wonder. Sultans and princesses, wicked genies, parrots of green and gold, sword fights and peacocks, all in the pages of my book. They were company enough for me.
What a family.
Family?
It is a time for love, and a time to be within the bosom of those who love. Those who wait upon your return with tears in their eyes. Those who welcome you to your Christmas feasting. Those who make you feel you belong.
Belong? When did I ever belong?
There was one who loved you, Ebenezer. She who loved you dearly. Has your heart grown so cold that your memory fades so fast? Does the child stand so truly alone?
That poor child, I wish, but that's too late now.
What's the matter?
Nothing, it's just, there was a young boy singing a carol outside my window last night, and I should have liked to have given him some.
Let us see another Christmas. Look yonder.
Fan?
Ebenezer, dear brother, I've come to take you home, dear brother, to take you home. Home. Yes, home for good and all, home forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be now, home's like heaven. For you, Fan, but not for me. He's not for me, nor I him. I asked if you might come home, Ebenezer, and he said yes, Ebenezer, yes. You're never to come back here again, but first we're to have the merriest time in the world. There, Fan, here's your Fan.
Always a delicate creature. Her breath might have withered, but she had a large heart.
She had, Spirit, that she had.
She died a woman and had, I think, children.
One child.
True. Your nephew.
Fred, yes.
And so the Christmases fly on the wind. A year is but a breath. One moment, and we are older. You know this place?
Know it? I was apprenticed here. Oh, and there's Fezziwig. Good old Fezziwig, alive again.
Go there, boys. Go there, Ebenezer, Jacob. Oh, no more work today, lads. It's Christmas Eve, Jacob. It's Christmas, Ebenezer. Move this all away, clear out. Come on. Let's tidy this place up some, eh? Some bubbles and garlands, bows and ribbons over here. Oh, up with them and down with work. Let's make some laughter. Let's make room for laughter and joy. Forget our cares. And let's make room for the dance floor. Oh, and what is a ball without music? Come one, come all, join us. Be merry. Come grab a drink. Come one, come all.
Oh, my lucky Dennis Brad once again. Look at this feast, such fancy. You are determined to feed me off.
All that much more of you to love, my dear.
Oh, the guests, my dear, the guests.
All right.
No, Fezziwig never lets us down.
You're right, there is nothing in all of London town at Christmas time than Fezziwig's annual Christmas ball.
You know,
For the world.
and I can't think of a man so famous.
Oh, so hearty. Bless his soul.
Okay, but what are we waiting for? The punch bowl is ready, and we have a night of merrymaking ahead of us.
A small matter to make these silly folks so full of gratitude.
Small.
He spends but a few pounds of your mortal money. 3 or 4, perhaps.
It
Is that
isn't.
so much that he deserves this praise?
It isn't the money.
Not the money.
He has the power to make us happy or unhappy, to make our service seem light or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. The happiness he gave was as great as if it cost a fortune.
What troubles you?
Nothing particular.
Something, I think.
No, it's just, I wish that Bob Cratchit were here just now. I should like to have a word or two with him.
Oh, strike up the music. A dance, my dears, a dance. A penny for every boy and girl who joins us out here on the dance floor. I shall go first. Mrs. Fezziwig, will you do me the honor?
Oh, of course, my love. Why shouldn't we? It is Christmas after all. Let's show these fine young things how to do it.
When I was young and much more elastic, I contributed the light was fantastical. I could do things that the girls found gymnastical. And I was the pride of the ball.
When we were one, I was quite a bit shyer, though I was consumed by a flaming desire. He wasn't much good,
But I was a trier,
which made us the pride of the ball. Take the floor and spin like a whirling. You hold your hats, your girly, your bearing. This is the season for love and romance. So take up your partner and teach him to dance. Around the room, the feeling is loud.
dance in the streams of Roger D. Coverley.
All that remains is a kiss on the cheek.
And we will be married for all of the week. That's a polka that's charming.
Oh, but guess what fun it's a longing for. I need to die.
And I need a bowling.
We are the pride of the ball.
We can dance a chick on a chick. And we're sure to be gripping.
I want to make it.
She got a ribbon.
We are the pride of the ball.
Take the floor, spin like a whirligig. Hold your hat, your girly, your very big.
This is the season for love and romance.
So take up your partner and teach them to dance.
Around the room, the feeling is lovely. Dancing the strains of Roger D. Coverley.
All that remains is a kiss on the cheek.
And we will be married for all of the week.
Christmas time can make us all merry, so I have found I'm round as a berry, so I like the drinking.
And I like the sharing.
Which isn't surprising at all.
Can you find a couple that's jollier out of the books of Voltaire and
I
Moliere?
feel like a bubble.
They are the pride of the ball. It can't be denied.
Often have tried.
They've always been pride of the ball.
Is that Fezziwig's shop girl, isn't it?
Who?
I don't count on Lisa. You haven't looked at it in
Well,
I think someone's in love.
Love? Nonsense. What is love but an idea thought up by peasants?
Take it, Marley. You won't stick in the mud. Where's your heart?
I have no time for such trivial concerns, and neither does Ebenezer. We'll soon have saved enough to start up on our own.
no business.
Of course, there's a whole world out there, and we will make the most of the opportunities it brings.
This is your opportunity. Take it while you're
Let us not waste a moment tonight, gentlemen. There are plenty of flowers in this evening that wish for their chance to shine in the moonlight. But this is a time of all times where merriment joy is most felt, and Miss Fezziwig and myself would like to share that. So, gentlemen, now's the time. Take your loved one by the hand and lead her to the dance floor. Scoo-doo. Are you sure there's anyone you'd like to ask to dance this evening?
Yeah. No, I'm no good. I can.
Oh, of course you can, my boy. There's no secret of who you bring to interest this evening, and there's someone who welcome your charm.
ask, go on, ask.
I was wondering if you might. That is, would you like to?
I could.
Woo!
Ebenezer, I would speak with you.
I need to. I should.
Of course, I understand.
Thank you.
Go.
Ebenezer.
I shall go on. The dancers have gone, swirling through time till they pale in the light. Whenever you're alone, I'll call my own of the love I found this night. Lost in my fate, the story will wait for an ending to Time to stop this masquerading. Look as that the dream is fading. I have found that precious heart.
Well,
There was once love in your heart, Ebenezer.
bah, it was merely a childish affectation. Besides, what is love but an idea thought up by puppets?
These are not your words, but another's. Once your mind was not clouded with earthly matters.
Earthly matters? What else is there but earthly matters?
Much, Ebenezer. Much. Quick, my time is short. The years flow swiftly onwards.
I've reviewed our finances, Ebenezer, and
We've enough to make a down payment on the premises we looked at. It is time we grew our enterprise.
A large establishment.
Molly.
Why not? Business is brisk. We're going to be rich men.
Ebenezer, I would speak with you.
I have business to attend to, Belle. Might we not talk of this later?
No, the time has come. I cannot wait any longer.
No, Spirit. Not this. I cannot.
It is a shadow of your own making, Ebenezer. You cannot erase the past. Greed has changed you. You wear the mask of profit and gain.
Why do you speak of this now? I have not changed.
Another has taken my place, Ebenezer. A love stronger than you've shown me in a long time. The love of money.
I do all for us, Belle. The world is a heartless place, and there's nothing that hits as hard as poverty.
You fear the world too much.
No, I know the world.
And I know your heart. It has changed. You once told me that you admired Mr. Fezziwig for his kindness and his generosity, and that you would one day be like him. Do your clerks think that of you now?
Old Fezziwigs. Fool.
He was twice the man you are.
I am not changed towards you, am I?
You think not? Ebenezer, I have watched all your ideals fall away one by one. You were once content to be poor. We had one another. You were a different man then.
I was a boy. Oh,
My heart has not changed, Ebenezer, but yours has grown cold. This ring. You gave this to me the Ebenezer I knew. Tell me, 2 years ago you asked this poor girl to marry you. Would you do so now? A girl without a penny to her name from a poor family? I think not.
No, I
loved you, Ebenezer. But love is not enough. It cannot be measured in shillings, pounds, and pence. Therefore, I release you from my promise.
No, Spirit, no!
Have I ever sought release?
In words, no, but in everything else. You're free now, free to do whatever you wish.
Stop her, man! Can't you see you're losing her, you fool? Look at her! Look at what you lose!
I will soon become but an unprofitable dream you once had, and time will dull all.
No.
I hope you're happy in the life that you've chosen.
Go after her! Can't you see she's slipping through your fingers? You damn fool! She cannot! Fool! Oh, you damn fool! Remember when summer was new? Remember a sky built of blue? Remember the places we knew in our youth? Remember the love in her eyes? Remember when she was the prize? Remember there was no disguising the truth. She was my all, my everything. Nature used all of her art. She took away what the clouds would bring. She was the sun in my heart. Seasons would fly like the birds on wing. She made the golden leaves gleam. She was my all, my everything. She made the world like a dream.
Forget her, I'll learn to forget. Forget her, the sun will still set. Forget her, it's better to let her just go. Forget her, let time take its toll. Forget her, my heart and my soul. Forget her, though she made me whole, this I know. She was my all, my everything. Nature used all of her art. She took away what the clouds would bring. She was the sun in my heart. Seasons would come like the birds on wing. She made the golden leaves gleam. She was my all, my everything. She made the world like a dream.
Remember when summer was
Forget her, I'll learn to forget.
Remember a sky built of blue.
Forget her, the sun will still set.
Places
Forget
we
her,
knew in
it's
our
better
youth.
to let her just go.
Remember the love in her
Forget her,
eyes.
let time take its
Remember
toll.
when she was the
Forget her,
prize.
my heart and my
Remember there was no disguising the truth.
soul. This I know.
She was my all, my everything. Nature used all of her art. She took away what the clouds would bring. She was the sun in my heart. Winter was cold when she walked away. I see the wind to be sure. Bitter the cold, growing every day, frost pierced by love to the core.
Forget her, let time take us home.
Remember, Enough, spirit. Why must you torment me so?
I torment you?
Remove me from this place.
I told you these were shadows of the things that have been. They are what they are. Do not blame me.
Remove me. I cannot bear it. I cannot bear it. One, two. Ah, nothing. Oh. Oh. I'm asleep. You wake the dead.
Scrooge! Come, little man, come and know me better. Closer still, so that I may see the measure of the man. Well, well, so much trouble for one so small. A soberier-looking specimen I never did see. Who are you? I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. We've never seen the likes of me before.
Never.
I see we have much work to do. You don't even recognize this Christmas spirit.
I think I would remember if I'd seen it before. What?
And
It's
yet,
not the sort of thing one is likely to forget.
my brothers have visited this world many times. Oh, this.
What brothers?
One for every year, in fact, over 1,800 of them.
Sounds like a monstrous family to provide for.
And yet we rejoice.
The more fool you.
Fool am I? You know so little. The whole world is celebrating tonight, Ebenezer, and yet you are the only one who does not. They go about their business with joy in their souls and a smile on their lips, though they have nothing but the clothes in which they stand.
I have nothing to be joyous for.
And they have? A man may have nothing in this world, yet he can make it a paradise by the way that he lives his life. You have it all before you, yet you go about with your eyes cast to the ground. Look up, Ebenezer. Look up. Take a chance at living, for the time you have is brief. Use it, it's the only life you've got. The way that you exist, my friend, it beggars all belief. Life is hard, you say, but hard compared to what? Time rolls ever onward. Life will wend its way. What have we to live for if it isn't for today? Drink it in. Don't be languid, limp, and listless. Drink it in. Take a draught of Merry Christmas. Lift a glass and feel the spirit warm the cockles of the heart. Ancient grudges and ill feelings set the silly things apart. For the season of goodwill and love is just about to start. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in.
That's all very well, Spirit, but I thought you were here to teach me something.
I can only teach if a pupil is ready to learn. Are you ready, Ebenezer Scrooge?
As ready as I will ever be. Lead me where you will.
Then watch, little man, watch. Drink it in. Don't be spiteful, rise above it, drink it in. And I know that you will love it, though you may be old and blinkered, and your mind will not allow flying high above this planet, see the world as it is now. Soften up that hardened heart and be a better man somehow. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in. Look, Ebenezer, see before you are well you have never seen before.
There is something about it, Spirit.
Something you have never experienced. In all your years, little man, you've never been a part of it. It's little wonder you know it not. It's called life, Ebenezer. Life! Drink it in.
It's a cause for celebration. Every sound and each sensation. Each hour is filled with wonder at the truth that lie in store. Every stocking makes a feeling hanging on the table door.
Christmas thought is thrilling everybody to the core. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in.
Evening, Fred. Looking forward to meeting these up tomorrow. What do you think? The wife's mother's coming to town.
Well, it is the time for goodwill for all humankind.
Well, see, that's the trouble. She isn't human.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been with my girl for quite some time, and I've grown a bit of an attachment to my mother-in-law.
Really?
Yeah, it fits right around her mouth.
Drink it in. It's the season you should savor. Drink it in. Take a stop, enjoy the flavor.
Get married, though your days be full of worry, woe, and strife.
Taking time to see that Christmas brings the brighter side of life. Let the snowflakes take your trouble.
Take the trouble, take the wine.
Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in. Ding dong, sing a Christmas carol. Ding dong, sing it clear. Ding dong, open up a barrel. Raise a toast to Christmas cheer.
Taste the Christmas flavor, let it season all you do. Sprinkle joy and laughter, come what may. Life is more than pennies and the interest you accrue. What is money but a thing to give away? Friendship makes you wealthy, money brings just tears. How will you be remembered in the coming years?
Drink it in.
I'm a different man within you.
Drink it in. And I know that you'll begin to taste the sweetness, man, instead of just the bitter and the sour. Feel the light that now surrounds you, growing brighter by the hour. Being generous and hearty is completely in your power.
Drink it in, drink it in.
Let that ground become a grin.
Drink it in, drink it in.
Let the better life begin.
Drink it in, drink it in.
Be the man you are within.
Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in.
Throughout the night, over the rooftops of London, the Spirit led Scrooge, and Scrooge was able to observe the festivities down below. Everywhere they went, the Spirit would sprinkle Christmas joy amongst his fellow men. from the grandest gentleman to the lowliest landlord. They were all joyous in the prospects of another Christmas Day.
Your presence seems to bring joy wherever you go, Spirit.
Warmth can be felt by those who seek it. I give what I can. There are those who need it more at this time of the year, and I have enough to share.
Why do you bring me to this part of town, Spirit? I have no business here.
You think not?
I know it. What is there for me here?
Look closer, little man. All will be made clear.
Is it done, Mama?
Is it done? Is it done? Is that all we're to hear this Christmas Day? It will be done when it's done. You don't rush pudding.
We shall have the best Christmas this side of the county.
That we shall, Belinda. Whatever is keeping your precious father, then, and your brother, Tiny Tim?
What about Martha, Mama?
And Martha. Is this family ever to be together at Christmas? Martha wasn't half this late last Christmas Day.
Is Martha not here, Martha?
Thank heavens for that. Bless my heart, how late you are.
There's such a goose, Martha. Father said this has so much to do with me. Father's coming. Hi, Martha, hi.
Here we are, Tim. That's a boy. Ah, what a beautiful morning. Hello, my dears. Merry Christmas, I know.
Bob Cratchit, this is his home, his family?
It is.
Where's Martha?
She's not coming.
Not coming.
I know.
Not coming on Christmas, my dear.
Well, she was feeling
Well, it's the best.
I'm here, Mama.
Oh, my darling. Ah.
Well, Tim, look at the state of you. To the wash house, then. I want you clean as an angel for Christmas dinner. Rest of you, wash house. How did little Tim behave in church?
As good as gold, my dear. Do you know, when he's alone and he sits and thinks, he thinks of the strangest things. Today he said to me that he hoped that everyone in church saw him on this Christmas Day and remembered the one who made the blind men to see and the lame beggars to walk. He looks so much better, don't you think?
Yes.
All clean, all clean.
There we are.
Yes, I was saving it just for you, Tim.
That's it.
Ah, bravo!
Why, it's hardly worth the cooking.
Watch, little man.
This is the finest feast we have ever had. We shall dine as fine as any king or queen.
They have so little, and yet they rejoice.
They have infinitely more than you observe, Ebenezer Scrooge. They have each other.
There is something in what you say, Spirit.
The world is full of people like these, man. It is only that you have never lifted up your eyes to see. See them now.
And now, I give you the founder of our feast. I give to you Mr. Scrooge.
The founder of our feast, is it?
Yes.
Well, I wish I had him here to give him a piece of my mind to feast upon.
Oh, dear.
And I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
Oh, please, my dear, it's Christmas, the children.
Well, it would have to be Christmas for you to toast to such a mean, old skinflint as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows it better than you.
Please, it's Christmas.
Fine. I'll toast to his health. For your sake, not to his. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm sure he'll be very merry and very happy.
Merry Christmas to us all, and God bless us.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Ah, this has been the best Christmas ever.
You say that every year, Father.
Because, Martha, my dear, it gets better and better every year.
Oh, you say that too.
It's true. Well, oh my. Oh, look how the time flies with our merrymaking. I suppose you three are ready for the bed. Very tired, huh?
Not us, Father.
Oh, no. Well, then perhaps you would like to join Mother in tidying up and washing the dishes.
Yes.
very tired.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then.
All right, to bed with all of you. Say your prayers, my dears.
Bless us now today and all the years. You made the light you see, who watches over you and me. Bless the ones that we hold so dear. Bless us now, today, and all the years. Bless all these nights I pray, shine your light upon us. Bless the ones who lost their way, on Christmas Day. Father, are you hear my prayer? Shine your light upon us. Lord, I know that I am small, and I may not matter overall. You sent your only Son, bless us all, God bless us every
Tell me, Spirit, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, kind Spirit, say he will be spared.
If he is to die, then let him do it and decrease the surplus population. What is surplus? Will you decide what men should live, what men shall die? It may be that in the sight of heaven you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child.
I didn't mean...
Your words were yours alone, and you are responsible for their meaning. You know this place?
I do not recall it, but that is my nephew, so this must be his home and this his wife.
Another splendid evening.
You do our best, don't we, my dear?
Now will your Uncle Scrooge be joining us?
Uncle Scrooge, here. Clearly you don't know my Uncle Scrooge.
She must be the only one. Richest creases and ungenerous bone in his body.
I don't think I like that man.
He called Christmas a humbug as I live, and he believed it too.
More shame for him, Fred.
He's a comical old fellow, and that's the truth, and not nearly as pleasant as he might be, but he is his own worst enemy, so I shan't have anything to say against him.
Well, I'm sure it was awful to his club. Also, always tell me so.
It's a good old Bob Cratchit, and he's positively frightful to him.
I think I look after the man handsomely.
He has the poor man on a pittance, I'm sure.
And with all your uncle's wealth.
There's no use to him. He refuses to do any good with it.
Well, I have no patience with him. I mean, can you believe?
I have. You know, I feel quite sorry for him. I don't think I could be angry with him if I tried. Who suffers for his ill whims? Himself always. Yeah, he takes it into his mind to dislike us and not to dine with us. And what is the consequence? Well, he loses the glorious Christmas dinner.
Yes, he does. Marvelous. Any more of that pudding?
I think you've had enough.
We must be on our way, little man.
Well, what say you all to a game?
Game? Let's stay, Spirit, just for one game.
Oh, as you wish.
All right. Animal, vegetable, or mineral? I shall think of a thing, and the rest of you must determine what it is. Yes or no answers only, mind you.
Well, let me go first before one of you steals my question.
All right.
Is it animal, vegetable, or mineral?
It's not a yes or no answer.
Oh, come, Fred, don't be such a stickler.
All right. Let's see, am I animal, vegetable, or mineral? Definitely an animal. Yes, definitely an animal.
Is it a savage animal?
Definitely, yes. It is most fearsomely unpleasant.
A fearsome, unpleasant animal. Let me think. What could it be?
It's a cat.
A cat?
Well, I think they're unpleasant.
Does it talk?
Sometimes it talks, yes. Sometimes it grunts.
Is it a parrot?
Since when did a parrot grunt? Yes.
Is it a pig?
No, it growls too, you know.
Oh, a bear! I bet my shirt it's a bear!
Does it live in London?
It does indeed.
Well, I'm sure that I don't know.
Okay, a fearsome creature who sometimes talks, it sometimes grunts, it growls, and lives in London? Whatever could it be?
Does it live in a zoo?
No, it doesn't.
Oh my gosh, I know it!
All right.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Well, come now, tell us. Put us out of our misery. What is it?
Okay. It's a fearsome growling animal who lives in London.
What is it?
It's Uncle Scrooge!
I'm not sure I find that the least bit funny.
Strangely accurate, though.
The old fellow has given us plenty of merriment, and it would be ungrateful not to drink to his health. Though he rail against Christmas for an eternity, I am determined to give him the joy of the season. Uncle Scrooge!
Uncle Scrooge!
A Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to the old man wherever he may be.
Thank you. Thank you. Your help. You are weary, Spirit. Rest a moment.
I fade. My age is almost over.
Are spirits' lives so short?
My time upon this globe is brief. It ends tonight.
But you bring joy and goodness wherever you go. How can you leave this place?
I am but a brief reminder. What man decides to do with this shadow is of his own choosing. My light does not shine everywhere, Ebenezer. There are places where it will never be allowed in. The door is barred and bolted against it by ignorance. Look on, see. The cruelty of this city and world is huge. Listen, you can hear the hunger, the need, the helplessness.
Have they no refuge, no resource?
Are they new prisons? Are they new workhouses?
You mock me, Spirit. What do you expect of me?
I expect nothing.
Please, speak kindness. Guide me.
Your heart should be your guide, Scrooge. Understand that first and foremost.
Wait, Spirit. Your light grows dim. Don't leave me alone in this darkness. Spirit? What am I to do? Spirit! Crowded now by shadows, plagued by might and wind. Does it take a spectre to expect a man repent his sin? Reality and reason, what has gone before? Do I block them from my mind or open up a brand new door? Lord knows who is watching with their damned infernal glare. Watching, wanting, hoping as a guardian only can. Trusting I will ask the question, who the devil is that man? Who the devil is that man? Am I that man who never life, a broken man, and all alone. Am I that heartless, solitary man? Am I that man? Filled with regret about the times he couldn't change the world, and yet, what is the man who watches by the suffering of his fellow humankind? Am I that devil who would call himself a man? How can this be true? How can I change now? Where would I start? Spirits of my nightmare, spirits come and go. How can I be certain of the truth in all they show? Change is always frightening, more than ghosts or ghouls. Other men take heed to dreams, but other men are fools. What is it that starts this fever growing in my head? What have I been shown this night that melts this heart of lead? Why should I rush in where all the angels fear to tread? Why should I? Why should I? Am I that man with reckless ease who'd break the mold and change the world in times like these? Am I that man? This much is true. This dream is but a fantasy I'll not pursue. I'll stay exactly perfect as I am. But then a man who doesn't bend will find he's barely nothing in the end. Am I that man who can't be free? Shackled to this life I've made for all eternity. Tell me true, am I that man I see? Dad, tell me how to find out now the kind of man I am. Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come? And you are here to show me the shadows of things that have not yet happened, but will happen in the time before us? Is that so? Spirit of the future, I fear you more than any specter that I have seen. And yet, fearful as I am, I know in my heart that I am too old to change my ways. I cannot change, Spirit. I cannot. Will you not speak to me? Very well, then, Spirit. Lead on.
Devil to be out in.
Wretched weather.
Have you heard the news?
Of course, I've heard talk of nothing else.
How did it happen?
I don't know. All I know is he's dead.
Why do you show this to me, Spirit? What man do they speak of?
And when did he die?
Last night, I believe.
And what was the matter with him?
God knows.
I thought he'd never die.
More importantly, what's happened with all his money,
All I know is he hasn't left it to me. Had it stuffed in his coffin with him, I shouldn't wonder.
I know these people. What man do they speak of that no one can say anything kind about him?
Is anyone going to the funeral?
Well, that all depends. Will there be food?
I doubt it, but will he done anything to benefit his fellow man?
I must be fed, or or else I go nowhere.
I may show my face, if only to give my new gloves an outing.
Whose funeral is this? No grief, no care. The man must have been a monster. Why do you show this to me, spirit?
Filthy night. Well, all this bother will be worth it if it gets us a few bob for Christmas. About time the old miser gave us our due.
It's a shame you had to go belly up before we benefited by him.
It ain't a shame, and you know it. The bloke was a right bag.
I know these women. Mrs. Dilber, Mrs. Filch, they're in my employ. What brings them to a place such as this?
Well met, ladies, and in such weather.
Let's move on, Joe. We ain't got all night.
There's always a time for niceties, ladies. There's always a place for gentility.
And there's always a place for the tower of me boo. Now let's get this done.
All right, have it your way.
We will.
So, what you got for old Joe today, ladies? Fancy trinkets, a bit of lace, some silver? You'll make a fortune one of these days, ladies. You got the right eye for the fancy stuff. Top-notch hobby, that's it.
Nothing but the best, Joe.
Well, I ain't gonna know what I'm willing to part with until I see the goods.
Got a fine haul from the old skinflint. Sitting on a pot of gold he was. Deserves everything he got.
Speaking ill of the dead, Mrs. Filch, shame on you.
I ain't saying nothing I didn't say when he was alive. Not a soul had a good word then. What's the difference now?
Oh, and the thought of him all alone in the world, what a wicked, wicked thing to say.
He pushed everyone from him, that he did. There won't be any love lost. Gossip in the stars with not a one to care whether he live or die.
Ladies, let us have some decorum. We are gathered here together for the passing of a bloke who has given us the greatest gift around. We're all set to make a killing.
I owed him half a shilling. He won't need it when he's 6 feet underground. That's true.
Now the bard wrote to the letter, and I couldn't put it better. Neither borrower nor lender ever be. But I know when all is panned out, we might need a little handout, and that handout's just been handed out to me.
Poor old fellow, gone to the door. Debts are cancelled now, the miser's gone off his block.
Just desserts. We look to skip and where it really hurts. Now he's dead, he's not alive. Well, now the devil's gonna fight. Anyway, it's fair to say it's just desserts. Alright, what have you got for me, Mrs. Filch?
A couple of nice shirts, 2 silver teaspoons.
Nice, very nice indeed. Little hole in this one, but nothing a little stitch or two good night, eh?
Well, there's a couple of nice boots in there.
Whoa, pants!
Of course they're pairs, Joe. What's he gonna do with one? Hop?
Well, I don't suppose he'll be hopping around anytime soon. Oh, hopping for that matter.
Not the way we left him. He wouldn't have a stitch to wear.
Oh, Mrs. Filch, you're terrible.
Well, I've said it 1,000 times, if I have said it once. I'm a gentle soul who wouldn't hurt a fly. Though they say I'm soft and tender, I would gladly go and spend a night in hell to watch that mother really cry.
There's a saying for the knowing. We all reap what we are sowing. There are better souls than in the dry save. So I couldn't give a tuppence. Now the bloke's got his comeuppance. We could have a good old nace upon his grave.
They'll be dancing throughout the town. Now the undertaker's gone and now the lighter down.
Just desserts. We live the skip and where it really ends. Toodaloo and bon voyage, there'll be no more argy-bargy, no more debt. See what he gets, it's just desserts. Alright, Mrs. Gilbert, time for you to get yours.
He never made me rich when he was alive. Maybe he'll come to make amends about his
the bucket.
We'll see, we'll see.
Here, grab hold of this.
Oh, Mrs. Dilber, you've done it again. A woman after my own eye. You don't mean to tell me you took them down range and all with them royal,
Oh, I do. They're the best money can buy.
I'm sure they are, Mrs. Dilber. I'm sure they are. Except you didn't buy them. There'll have to be a bit of a discount now.
Blankets too.
Oh, Mrs. Dilber, you don't waste a tip, do you? They're still warm.
The only bit of warmth he ever gave us. I'm a very wholesome honest gal, as pure as driven snow. Though in me time I've done my share of snatching. I knew where he was heading when I stripped him of his bedding.
Hope he didn't die of anything that's catching.
Well, it fills my heart with wonder, Mrs. Dilber, what a wonder. Blanket sheets and pillows nearly got the set. Well, I know just how to blame him. Where he's going, you won't need him. He'll be warm enough where he is, you can bet. Say goodbye.
Make a toast.
He's invited to the feast, but as the Sunday rose, just desserts, just desserts. We get the skin, but now it really hurts. Now we know that it's for certain he's run down the final curtain. Take a bow, we must allow it's just desserts. Just desserts. Just desserts. We let the skin flick where it really hurts.
And I'll say it to his face
And the
now.
world's a better place where at the world's going on.
Just desserts. Just desserts. Oh, Wednesday. Let's get out of here before the coppers get here.
Oh, no, Spirit. Say it isn't true.
Dear, your mother's making the pudding just like you like it. She's making it even as we speak. Look there, dear. The spires of London. You can see them all from here. And hear the beautiful Christmas bells on Christmas Day. Oh dear. My sweet boy. My sweet, sweet.
Father, Miss Stephanie Kidney, she's afraid he'll catch a cold on the chest.
Oh, you're a good girl. Look. Look how beautiful London is. And Tim can see it all from here.
Yes. Morning goes cold. Your hands are like ice. And up here, so cold. Come home. Please.
You're a good girl, dear. Do you know, there are times that I feel next to me, his little hand in mine, comforting me. Comforting me. Oh, mother, let's go home, my dear.
The poor child. The poor, poor child. Spirit, I sense that we are soon to part. But answer me this. What man lies there? What man has done so little good in this world that no one can say anything kind about him at his death? Before I approach that grave, Spirit, answer me this. These shadows that you have shown me, are they the shadows of things that must be, or are they only the shadows of things that might be? I know that there are things we cannot change unless the path we choose is different. Will these shadows remain unchanged? Say that I may change them. Oh no, Spirit! Say I'm not already dead! Tell me I'm not already dead! Oh no! Hear me, Spirit! I'm not the man I was. Believe me, I can change. Why show all of this to me if I have passed all hope? Oh, pity me, Spirit. Give me time to show you that I can be a better man. I'll make good all the wrongs. Tell me I may sponge away the writing on this stone. I will live a better life. I will be the man I can be. Turn back the clock. Give me strength to know I'm ready to turn back the clock. All the time that I have wasted in my blindness. Human kindness was a thing I never saw. Turn back the clock. Forgive the man I was, and please turn back the clock. And let my life be different from the life I live. And please forgive the life I led before. A life that's oh so very short, the life of mortal men. I'll learn the lessons I've been taught, begin my time again. The hands of time flow swiftly when you're older, and the hands of time can make the world seem colder. But a tiny spark can thaw the frost that grows within your heart. Let's make a start. I'll take my chances if I can. Turn back the clock. All the people who despise me, I will make amends. To all the friends I hope to grow to love. This has to be a way for my salvation. There has got to be a time for reclamation, and that moment when I'm born again, I'll find the courage solid as a rock. Day by day, let me learn, and I'll turn back the clock. Oh, tell me I'm not already dead. Oh, tell me I'm not already dead. I will live a better life. I will be a better man. I will. I'm alive. I'm alive. Look, my hands. 10 fingers, all there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're not torn down. They're still here. Oh, kind spirits, generous spirits, caring, thoughtful, loving spirits. Oh, my eyes have been opened. Oh, I will honor Christmas and try to keep it in my heart all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three will strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons they teach. Oh, Marley, Jacob Marley, heaven and Christmas be praised for this. I say it on my knees, Jacob, on my knees. I can change the things I have seen. I know I can. I will change them. I don't know what day it is. I don't know how long I was gone. I don't know anything. I'm quite a baby. I don't care. Never mind. I'm merry as a schoolboy. Oh, I'm light as a feather. Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all who can hear!
Oh, my dear Lord, I think he's had a funny time.
Dear ladies, dear ladies, what a beautiful morning, what a beautiful day! By the way, what day is it?
It's Christmas Day, sir.
And I haven't missed it!
Missed
The spirits have done it all in one night. Oh, they can do anything they like. Of course they can, of course they can. Clever spirits, benevolent spirits.
Are you all right, sir?
All right. I've never been better, bless my soul. Mrs. Mrs. Filch.
No, still no.
Something has happened. Something wonderful, something spectacular. I'm happy. I can truly say I'm happy.
Shall I fetch the doctor, sir?
Fetch my coat, I'm going out.
Like that, you will catch your death.
And what do the neighbors say?
They'll say, there goes a man who knows the true meaning of Christmas.
I'm fairly sure they won't.
But then they shall come to know it. Oh, so much to do, so little time.
I think he's forgetting.
I've an unfamiliar feeling, one that sets my senses reeling, and I haven't felt that feeling in a while. It's spreading across my face, just a glimmer, just a trace. It's a smile, feel the heart, it really is a smile. I can feel the muscles stretching, and it's really rather fetching. Is this happiness I feel from deep within? And I really must confide a smile that's slightly getting wider, almost surely must become a little grin. Look at me, I'm very grinning, and I know it's the beginning of a whole new world that's filled with joy and bliss. Oh, this feeling is outrageous, and I know that it's contagious. Mrs. Dilber, come and have a little kiss.
I'd rather have a shilling.
You shall have that too.
He's gone mad. The man is mad. All this madness is just madness. He's gone mad. I'll say this, me dear old dogger. He's completely off his rocker. It's no joke. The body looks completely mad.
I could fill the air with laughter and live happy ever after, doing all the things I know I have to do. I have joy enough to share, I could fairly dance on air, and I'm ready to begin the world anew. I'm as merry as a lark, I'll go skating in the park, or perhaps I'll climb the very nearest tree. I'm as happy as an angel, this considerable change will be the making of the man that I can be. They will say, there goes a man who will do all he says he can do. I'll be busy as the bees are in their hive, spreading cheer to those who need it. I shall do it and Godspeed it. And they'll say, here comes the happiest man alive. My dear old lovelies, could you pass my happy gloves, please?
All this madness is just madness. He's gone mad.
All the happiness is over and I feel I love this rocker. It's so generous and good for goodness sake.
She ever really dreamy, he's been at the gin, he's steaming, or he may be stricken with a bout of flu.
Or he just might be too violent for it. He's never been so pally. But I like the man much better. Now you do. He's crazy.
After all this consternation, it's a time for celebration. Let the bells ring out with joyous festive sound. There's a change in Mr. Scrooge, and that change is fairly huge. He's the happiest man there is in London town. I will strive, he will strive, to keep Christmas in my heart, but it will thrive. The mountain of the healing, I will spread this cheerful feeling, and I say, here comes the happiest man alive. They will smile and they will shout it, for there'll be no doubt about it.
He's the cheeriest chappy.
I'm the happiest man alive. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Oh, what a beautiful morning it is! Oh, hear the bells! Oh, Oh, the Christmas bells are so lovely. Oh, Merry Christmas indeed. Merry Christmas. Oh, yes, yes. Oh!
Oh! Well, I've done it! Whatever I've done it!
Calm down, my fine fellow.
Man, let me pee! I'm just singing nowhere near you!
Listen. Would you like to earn yourself a shilling?
Would I?
Do you know the butcher's on the next street but one?
The one on the corner?
The very same. Good lad, excellent fellow. Do you know, do they still have that prize turkey hanging up in the window?
The one as big as me?
What an exceptional lad. It's a pleasure to talk to him. Yes, that's the very same.
It's hanging up there right now.
Is it? Go and buy it.
Can't say I've done myself.
No, I'm quite in earnest. Listen. Tell the butcher I will pay whatever it takes. Here's your shilling. And if you're back here within 5 minutes with that turkey, I'll give you half a crown. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, lad. There we are. Ah, Mr. Billiken. Let's see, here we are.
Mr. Scrooge, now you told me that I have an extra week to pay off that money, so don't forget.
An extra week, is it?
Yes, sir, on my honor, sir. Just last night you told me that I have an extra week to pay off the debt at the cost of 1 shilling extra.
I'm quite certain it was 2, Mr. Billiken.
Yes, of course, sir. No, please don't tell me you're changing the terms again, Mr. Scrooge. My business can barely take it.
I am, Mr. Billiken, I am. You shall pay me back on the 12th of never.
But Mr. Scrooge, I can't wait. What did you say?
Your debt is cancelled, Sam. Merry Christmas.
Cancelled? Are you quite sure you're all right, sir?
I've never been better.
Well, blimey, Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge, and many more will become. I'm indebted to you, I'm sure.
Well, not anymore.
That's incredible.
And the same game goes for everyone here. All debts are wiped clean.
Hooray! Merry Christmas, sir, thank you.
Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge wishes you all the joy of the season. Will good things come to those who wait?
No matter who from me to you to heads of state. But all I know is much is true. That all the good things now are bundled up in you.
Whoa, what's this? The prize turkey rises from the dead and walks to the dinner table itself.
It's a whopper, isn't it?
Oh, it is indeed, as you say, a whopper, my boy. Whoa, here's your half-crown. Oh, what a glorious bird. A magnificent bird. Won't Bob Cratchit be happy to have you, my fine plump darling? When you are near, my wits complete, and every minute with you in it is a treat. These moments come, and all too few, but they're enough when you have me and I have you.
Now, the dead of feather, we're a happy dead of loving cavaliers. When we're all together, we have love to guide us all throughout the years.
A moment of your time, sir. A moment, please. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Mr. Scrooge?
That is my name, though I fear it may not bring you joy to hear it. Considering our last meeting, I wouldn't think so, no indeed. But allow me to ask for your pardon. I believe I have a little business with you.
Business with us?
Those who are in need at this time of year, I should like to offer my support. Something to the tune of,
Goodness, Mr. Scrooge, that is quite generous. Are you serious?
If you please, and not a farthing less. There are a great many back payments included, I assure you. Will you do me the honor of accepting?
On behalf of the needy, I accept wholeheartedly.
Merry Christmas. Taste the Christmas flavor, let it season all you do. Sprinkle joy and laughter, come what may.
Life is more than pennies and the interest you accrue. What is money but a thing to give away?
Friendship makes you wealthy.
Money brings us tears. How will you be remembered in the coming years? Drink in.
Don't be languid, limp, and listless.
Drink in.
Take a draught of Merry Christmas.
Lift a glass and feel the spirit warm the cockles of your heart.
and grudges and ill feelings set the silly things apart.
For the season of goodwill and love is just about to start. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in.
Cratchit? Bob Cratchit?
Yes, sir.
Why were you not at work today, sir?
Sir, it's Christmas Day. You gave me the day off.
Ah, step this way, sir. I need to have a strong word or two.
Please forgive me. It will not be repeated.
I tell you what, my friend, I shall not put up with this any longer. Oh, you look here, Mrs. Cratchit. I just can't.
Listen up, Mr. High and Mighty Scrooge. My husband has slaved for you for years without ever a thank you and on a pittance, man.
Well, then I think it's time we do
Yes,
something
we
about
should.
that.
And another
Bob,
thing,
I am about to
Stop doing.
raise your salary.
What? Raises what?
Double it, in fact. Merry Christmas, Bob. And a merrier Christmas than I have given you in many a year. And let's start by giving your merry little family here whatever they need to celebrate this special day. Starting with this.
It's the butcher's prize turkey.
Wrong, my boy. It's your prize turkey.
Whatever shall we do with our little goose then?
Well, I suppose you could stuff it into this one. And you, my young man, what say you to the Christmas present of your choice? All of you children, go pick out whatever you like.
Can we, Mama, can we?
Yes, go.
And Bob, we shall find the finest doctors for Tiny Tim, the best doctors money can buy. We'll see him well again. Just you wait and see.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Now, my young man, what say we go on a hunt for Christmas?
It's already here.
Well, let's celebrate!
We have the love of laughter, joy eyes that we will hear. Shine the now and ever after, sounding forth the Christmas cheer. Death at the hall, jollity and joking, and just little every stocking with a shocking lot of love and the rest. Let us be cheery, instead of weary, instead of gloomy, and love comes with the past, and all the things yet to come. Goodwill, peace on earth to all those far and near. All beside would wish you wrapped up in this Christmas cheer.
Fred! Oh, Fred! Can you forgive an old man his folly? Please, I beg your forgiveness.
Uncle, you have done nothing to be forgiven for,
But I have. All those years, all those wasted years. Do you think you could find another place at your dinner table tonight for an old sinner like me? It is Christmas, after all, and I should like to spend it with my family. Molly, dear old Jacob, this I promise you. I will keep Christmas in my heart now and always. I will live, Molly. I will live.
Scrooge is better than his word. He did all that and infinitely more. He was a good friend, a good master, a good citizen as anyone in the good old city, town, or bureau knew. Or anyone in the good old city for that matter. They say he knew how to keep Christmas well. May that be said of all of us. And as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, everyone. Here's a Christmas wish to all who you will give. Make this time delicious, laden down with Christmas cheer. One last time to shout it, sing out, let us hear. We won't go without it. Very Merry Christmas cheer. Very Merry Christmas cheer. Very Merry Christmas. Very Merry Christmas. Very Merry Christmas. Very Merry, very, very, very Merry Christmas cheer. Very Merry Christmas cheer.